Welcome back, guys. So for today's video, we're going to be going over Akron's playbook a little bit. We're going to put together a little mini scheme for Akron. So what I am doing this year is I'm in 3 different dynasties with Memphis, UL Monroe, and Wyoming. And I'm going to try and win a user game with every playbook combining those 3 dynasties. Hopefully I should get enough user games to play with every team for this year. We're going to start with Akron. We're going to save our option style playbooks for our UL Monroe dynasty since they have the fastest quarterback in the game. And our other playbooks will be from Memphis and Wyoming, and our first user game of the year is going to be with Memphis. So let's go ahead and lock in with Memphis and see what playbooks are going to be good. Let's create ourselves a little mini scheme. Alright, so I've always been a bunch guy, a trips guy. So we're going to go to trips tight end. This is what they have here. They've got some pretty interesting plays. Now I've already known that the RPO bubble, it's not as good as it was in years past. The bubble actually curls out. It drops back pretty significantly for it to be as effective as it's been in years past. As you can see, look at how far back Brown goes. Now it can be effective, but he's going back about 5 yards before he goes forward. So I don't particularly like that. However, this playbook does have a very interesting RPO. It's this RPO alert counter flat. Now this one I really like because he doesn't curl out, he goes straight, and going straight like that is very, very nice. He catches it on the run a lot. It's very, very nice. He can get caught up in traffic, and you can always just hand the ball off here if you need to. And you're really just looking to see if he's in man coverage. So we're just going to look and see if this linebacker over him is going to follow 17 or not. If he doesn't, we throw it. If he does, then we run it. See, he doesn't, and we throw it. Now that was a horrible catch animation, but this is going to be our first nice little money play we have here. Okay, back with the RPOs. We have RPO read Y flat. This has the little bubble. It has a tight end going on a route. We can hand it off, and guess what? We're going to pick her into play. See this R up in the bottom right? That's a read icon, and there's also a pitch icon. So we're just going to read it. The bubble was open. There was nobody even on him, so we're looking 17. He has a guy on him. We're probably not going to throw to him. And I did not hit circle fast enough to throw it to him. Oh, and see, he gets blocked. So here's something else. If you have a read key here, and if you want to throw it to the read key, it's best to just hold on to it with your QB and kind of see what he does. I do like this play. I feel like it's got a lot of options, a lot of quick options. You just got to really have to be good on your keys here. You really have to be good on your keys. But I like this. You have a ton of different. You have a throw to the left, a throw to the right, a run. You have 4 different options you can go on this play, and you can also keep it and throw it. Now he got to me super fast, but you can keep it and throw it either to the left or to the right. I just want to throw it to the left right there so you guys could see. Now that was a good example of keeping it and making some progress there. But I like this. This has a lot of different options what you can do, and you can always just run the ball for good yardage. I like this play. I like this play. We're going to go with that one as well. So we have 2 RPOs. Let's get into some pass plays here. We're going to take a look at this China slot corner. And the reason I like China slot corner, if you watched any of last year's videos, we have a flood concept here. We have a flood concept we can do, and we can put a triangle on a crossing route. And we have 2 deep ones. We have a flood to the left. We have square taking the deep. We have a circle going, and we have R1 on the bottom. and just kind of make the read. He floats back for circle, we throw it underneath. So all we're doing is we are reading the left side of the field and kind of seeing what the heck they are doing. Like, what are they going to cover? Are they going to cover underneath, or are they going to cover deep? So if they cover deep, we throw underneath. And if you want to, you can easily just go, you know what, we're going to have him run deeper and do a little crisscross action like that, and have him run deeper and see if he gets open deeper, which he does. But the same concepts as before. We're flooding the field. So that's what I like to do here. We're gonna flood the field, and then even X can, if you want, X can just block. Seriously, like roll out. You got that extra blocker there. And if you really want to put him out, I probably put X on a streak. That way he can clear out for the triangle coming across if you really need to. See how triangle was kind of breaking open? The next play, let's go with one of my favorites from last year, drive post tight end. We'll go random. So what I did a lot last year is we would streak our tight end, you know, running back going out for a route like this, and then we can have square going on a little bit of a deeper route right here. So we're actually flooding the right side of the field. So a lot of times we'll flood the left side of the field, but this time we're being a little bit sneaky and we're flooding the right side of the field. Oh, you got it. So what we're going to do is put his tight end on a streak, run him back on a flat route, and then put our square on an in and stem him up a little bit. And then we're going to mainly hit our circle route. What we can also do here, if you want, we can streak our middle guy and block our tight end and put our running back on a route. And now we have this little combination where we have a high-low coming on the left side. We have a high-low coming in on the left side, and we have a flood as well. Now this is against man coverage, and we'll see how it works against man. We got square open on the backside. It's nice. I do like to roll out right because that's where all our receivers are, right? And if you want to, you can probably keep the tight end on a route if you really want to do that. And we can see how it looks here. Oh, we get screamed at, of course. Let's do it one more time. Everyone's on their routes. We got circle here. So yeah, I really like this play. You got the backside guys coming in, which is really nice because a lot of people are going to be user, and once they see you rolling out, they're going to be looking at the right half of the field. So they're not going to really be paying attention too much to that backside drag coming in, or even if you're having the backside dig coming in. But I really like that. There's a few different ways you can run that play. That's one of my favorites. Let's test out this counter bash from the tight end. I have no idea how this plays. Doesn't look good to start off with. Does not look good. Definitely not liking it. Let's see what happens when we motion our tight end. We can't even do that. Yeah, not a good play. We're cutting this. However, this looks interesting. This motion read flat, where we can throw it to square right away. I do like these flat RPOs across the screen. And you can also hold on to it. You don't have to give it to the running back. Like you can give it to the running back. But if you really want to throw this guy coming across, you can hold on, hold X, hold it, and throw it to him. Hopefully he catches it. That way you don't run the risk of throwing it right into the defender that is reading on the QB, because sometimes he'll come in to chase the QB, and sometimes he'll stay up. But if you want to risk it for the biscuit, you can, and you can get some pretty big yardage that way. See, he's staying up, so you're throwing it. That's what I mean by risking it. Or you can hold on to it every time he's coming. Pause. Let's see here. So he's... That was pretty tricky. I think we probably should have just handed it off there. So, yeah, I like this play. Alright, now we are in tight Y off. We have tight end corner, which is triangle. This is one of my favorite plays from a few years ago. This play has always been really, really good. We have the right side we can attack right away with this short little out route. The little speed out has always been really good. You can just immediately throw that. That time you can't, but guess what? We have the running back, which he doesn't see. Yep, I really, really like that. And usually, like before, we would stem this all the way down, and he would get some easier separation against a man, but this, you know, a different game. Kind of got it there. If you have a faster tight end, this could work really, really well. But this speed out is super, super nice. And then you got the other side. You got the backside. Little reverse dig over here. You got the running back on the angle route, which I guess he's never going to catch for me. That was interesting what the running back did there. Let's see. Does he get out here? He just runs in the center. That is crazy. Maybe the running back, he's just getting run into the line. Okay. So let's see if we can do something else with our running back. We can maybe just block him here. Let's see how that works. Yeah, we got the corner on the backside, which is really nice. All these routes are really, really good against man. Let's see what happens when we motion him out. He goes way outside. That's crazy. Let's see what he does when he streaks. Streak might be the move for him. Maybe not. I think a streak might be the move for our running back right here. Yeah, that was kind of a match coverage. It's two-man under. I'm waiting for a zone because I think a streak would be really good versus zone if we can find it. But he's just, it's just man across the board. All right, let's just go into a zone play and see if the streak on the running back is good. Because or if it's not good, we can just block him. Because he's not really doing anything. We'll just go cover two. He's not really doing anything on the angle. He's not hitting, going where we want him to go. Oh yeah, that's much better. So cover two seems to be a lot nicer. The tight ends moving the zones away. Yeah, so the running back streak is the move. And if they're blitzing you hard, just block the running back. But so there's our other play. And of course, jet touch pass, always good. I'm not going to show you guys that. I'm sure you guys know. Let's see what else we can run here. We have the flood drive. It's a flood concept. Just take that circle route, put them on a streak. And we got the kind of the same combo as we did before. Out of the trips formation, we got a backside high-low read, and we have a strong side flood read. Now, I'm curious how PA crossers is going to be. It looks like it probably will be pretty good. And I'm curious about this PA slot cross, so let's try the PA slot cross out. I'm curious about this square route the most, if he's going to get open or not. Now, this was zone. And that was a really funky... That is a really funky... I mean, square got open that time. I do not like that play action. So let's cancel out the play action. I wonder if we put the play action on a route. And let's do the tight end on a drag. Let's try this. Oh yeah. Square was wide open there. And so the reason I did this is we're taking the tight end, we're putting a short route on the field to keep the zones down and keep them occupied and moving, so they're not just looking for the crossing route, they're going to be attacking something else. And then we're putting the running back on the flat route to keep guys low. We want to keep guys low. I like this. I like this combo a lot. So we're going to drag the tight end, flat the running back, and then let's see. Square is getting open pretty good. We just got to get it to him. And they are sending heat on us, and Square got open again. I really just wanted to see if Square is going to get open against man coverage here, and it looks like it is. It really looks like it is, so that's really good news for us. Okay, they finally didn't send the heat, and it is zone, which is nice, because we end up having a flood concept, believe it or not, on the right side of the field with this combo. We got the streak, we got the flat route from the running back, and then we have the two crossers. So we got triangle, and this one it was cover one robber, so they had that guy in the middle of the field, which is going to be the user, and the user is probably going to go after the tight end more than not here. Yeah, I do like this. So this is a good play. We're going to add this. Let's see if it's in our audibles. It is in our audibles. 0-1 trap. Let's see how good this play is. I haven't ran a lot of traps in this year's game yet. Well, I would say it's pretty good. So we're going to add 0-1 trap to the arsenal here. I would say 0-1 trap is pretty good. We also got the other RPOs. We got the inside zone. That's good. We can look at the deep crossers. I'm sure deep crossers is pretty good here. The only thing I might change out of this is Square's route. Okay. Okay, so triangle and circle are going to run into each other. That's one thing I was wondering about, because like these mesh concepts sometimes are really bad for the offense. I don't know if you guys have had that issue or not yet, but these mesh concepts are pretty bad. So how do we want to fix this is a question. What if we put them on a post and stem them down? Let's try that. Yeah, they don't really run into each other that way. I kind of like that better. It kind of makes it a little bit cleaner so they don't run into each other. I know I'm not getting any time because they're just sending the dogs at us. Every play. Every play we were getting the dogs sent down to us. But I do like that. We're going to post our triangle. We're going to stem them all the way down. And they did kind of run into each other a little bit, but they didn't really hurt each other too much. I wonder if I keep them on that. Okay, if I don't stem them down, they're definitely not going to run into each other. Alright, if I stem them down to 1. And it looks like that might actually break some of this match coverage principle they have in the game here. The other sleeve and triangle wide open. So this might be a little match beater that we might have just accidentally come across. I mean, yeah, he's just getting open every time, and you can tell they're in match coverage by the way they're moving. So I like that. Now if you want to go 5 wide, we have some good plays in here. We have tight flood. Same as before, we have a high-low concept, backside high-low concept, strong side flood concept. And then tight smash, we have everything coming back. So we have a strong backside concept. Like here, let me just kind of demonstrate this. So we're going to put square on the streak here. And when I've ran this play before, X is usually the one that comes open first. Now, of course, I almost threw a pick there. So I'm just always going to streak him. And this is everyone for themselves. But yeah, you're looking at X or circle here. I don't know why the computer is just like sending the house every single play. But that time it's X. Because the user really isn't going to be paying attention to X. He's going to be looking at circle first. They're going to be staying in the middle of the field. So X is more than likely going to stay open. And that time they played a lot shallower, so if they have their stuff on aggressive, you can kind of hit them over the top there. This would be a really, really annoying play to get them on here. And if the play drags out far enough, you can hit this tight end because of this flood concept. Now this one, bad throw, but you can see there that that corner out is definitely something worth paying attention to. It's a good play. I like it. It's sneaky. It's definitely worth sprinkling in. And then you got QB Blast. It's definitely the QB run play you want to be running over anything else. You don't want to be running draw. You just want to hike it and go. Because it's gonna throw the user off a lot more. They're going to be taking a false step way more often than if it was a draw. And we got trips X nasty here. We have these two plays. I like the high-low cross and then the slot fade. Let's see if the high-low cross is as good as it was last year against man coverage. So last year you threw it to the running back a lot because he would outrun that linebacker. Doesn't look like it's going to be as effective this year, but you have all these crossing routes happening as well, so just everything in this play beats man. And that time the running back did get out at a decent pace. This time not so much, but we have this guy. You should always have someone open, I would think, on this play. If your quarterback can get it to him. So yeah, I like this. And then for zone, I do believe that the slot fade is still pretty good. Just throwing it to the running back immediately. Now these aren't going to be huge plays. These are just going to be dink and dunkers. Good red zone type plays. And then you also have circle. It's his little stop and go. It's not as powerful as it was last year. And then you have square as well, because the user is going to be in the middle. The user, like, he's going to be in the middle somewhere, right? So he's either going to, if you hit circle enough, he's going to be cheating over there. And when he cheats over there, you can hit X, like, or not hit X, but you can hit square with that little stop route. And if you want, you might be able to Oh, there's a circle route. You can hit that. He's going to stop, wait for everyone to clear everything out, and then he's going to take off. Hit him in stride. Pick up some decent yardage. You might be able to stem down this tight end and hit him over the middle. We'll see here. Yeah, you can do that. And this playbook has a lot of other good plays. We are just going over a few of them right now. And if I go over any others in the game, I will try and talk about them in the game. But yeah, those are the playbooks. Those are the plays that I am really looking at right now. I'm definitely going to be using this read Y flat. I mean, this play is really good as well. This is one of those you have multiple options. You can either keep it, you can run it, or you can throw it. We're going to be throwing it a lot. And if you have fast guys, then you are going to be scoring a lot of touchdowns here. So that's the Akron playbook, guys. That's what we're going to be running in our next game. Next playbook after that will be either Alabama or Air Force, depending on which team. I believe it's going to be Alabama playbook, so we'll be going over that. Please like the video if you made it this far, subscribe if you made it this far, and we'll see you in the next video.